Hello, welcome to Grow New Plants. So today I'm going to do a 2021 planting of some pecans. And if you look right here, I've got 18 pecans. And I did not have a good season on getting pecan seeds last fall. I had a bunch more and I left them outside, and mice got them. Mice decided they wanted them and they eat up. Probably had about twice this many again. And mice ate those up. So these are ones I had stored in the house, and I overwintered them in the refrigerator like I always do. Pick these off the tree. That's the way. And I started to do a video one time, and the video got messed up, but talking about collecting these seeds. And I talked to somebody online about this just the other day, about when I collect my pecan seeds, I take them straight off the tree. I wait till the hulls open up and the nuts are just about ready to fall, and I just take a stick and I just knock them out of the tree. It's a lot of work. But for as many as I plant, if I was planting thousands, I probably couldn't do that. But for as many as I plant, then it works pretty good. And I get a really high germination rate. I got a super high germination rate of my pecans last year. And we had the really extreme cold weather late this winter. And I did lose a lot of my pecan trees. I didn't lose all of them, but I lost quite a few of them. So I wasn't going to plant another batch this year, but being that I lost some of them, I'm going to go ahead and plant one more batch, and I'm going to try a few things different on how I grow them out, so it'll be good for experimentation's sake. So anyway, so I've got my 18 cell Rootmaker trays, and then I've got my soil mix, which is half peat moss and half perlite, and then I've got Osmocote slow release fertilizer, 9 to 12 month, or no, I can't remember, I think it's 6 to 9 month. Slow release fertilizer mixed into this, which I didn't have the actual Osmocote last year. I used a similar slow release fertilizer, but it wasn't the actual Osmocote brand. And this year I decided to go ahead and suck it up, and I ordered the actual Osmocote. So hopefully I'll get better results from that. So I'm just going to take these, fill them up kind of loosely. I don't want to pack it down in yet till I get my nuts in there. And it worked out perfect that I don't remember if I put the pecans in the 18 cells or the 32 cells last year, but in some of these, let's see if I can find one that you can see. It's probably really going to be hard to see on the camera. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but if you see right there, there's a little line on that nut, and that's where these things, where they start to swell. Once you soak them, they start to swell a little bit, and that's a good sign that you got a good viable pecan. When they start swelling, when you soak them. I soaked these for 2 days probably. Just soaked them in regular tap water in a clean jar. Each day I changed the water out, put clean water in there. So I feel pretty good about these pecans. There were a couple that floated for a little while and then sank. They may or may not be good, but hopefully I'll get at least 75% germination off of these. So I just basically lay those, press them down in the soil a little bit, and then I come back and put a nice thin layer across the top. And if you're growing these at home, biggest problem you're going to have are the squirrels. And I did make I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll put it at the end of this video, is I'll go out and show you my little squirrel proof cage that I made. And I say proof, I say squirrel deterrent, because I'm sure if they want in there, they'll find a way in there. But I've just planted a couple different things, so I'm going to go ahead and put these into my onto my plant shelf in the backyard, and I'll show you my little setup that I made to help hopefully keep the squirrels out of these things until they get germinated. So I will do a follow-up video on these pecans. Hopefully in a month or so, they'll start coming up and we'll do a follow-up video. And then I'll take you over there and show you at the end of this. As soon as I get done here, I'll go over there and show you my little squirrel cage. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Okay, so here's my little squirrel-proof or squirrel-resistant cage that I put on top of my grow table. And all I did is I just took PVC, 3/4 inch PVC, used Schedule 40 so it was a little more stiff. Built a frame all the way around, put little brackets on there to hold it in place. Built it all the way around the table, and then I got some bird netting off of Amazon. I think it's 1/2 inch gap, and then I got these little clips to hold it in place. So far it's been, I've had it up for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I still got my live oaks that they're all starting to come up now, but the squirrels have not gotten in those. By this time last year they'd have all been eaten up by the squirrels. And then I got all my new stuff. I hadn't even watered it in yet, but this is stuff I just planted today, so I got room for 3 more, and I got another table that I can do this to, but mainly I worry about the nuts with the squirrels and stuff. So anyway, that's that. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Please like, please subscribe, please share my videos. Thank you.